Hi and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we take a closer look at a watch I got in a trade. If you follow my channel, you probably saw my unboxing and first impressions of this watch. I never heard of it until I was offered one. It also brought my attention to Geckota as a brand, making me ogle some of their current offerings. This is called the S01 Diver, and it is probably one of their earlier offerings. Priced at about $600, it is a product of its time, so it does show age when it comes to the bracelet having hollow end links and the bezel insert being made of aluminium, something that has moved upscale in recent years, spoiling us a bit. But if we accept those two little flaws, if we can call them that, we end up with a pretty cool watch. The bracelet that suffers from hollow end links is pretty amazing in every other way. It has one of my favorite bracelet designs ever, but unlike the vintage Seiko Bellmatic that I reviewed and that made me fall in love with these types of bracelets, this is not flimsy at all. Of course, the Seiko is about 40 years older than this, so it is to be expected to not be on the same level quality-wise, but that is what makes this so good. You still get the amazing looks and the super soft and silky drape, while also having a modern solid construction in both the links and this beautiful machined butterfly clasp. If it came with solid end links, I would rate it as one of the best bracelets I have ever worn. You really have to try this on to fully appreciate it. Sadly, the amazing comfort and wearability is somewhat compromised by the weird protruding lugs, making this the only watch I ever handled, Seiko Tuna excluded, where the lug-to-lug of the bracelet at 49 is actually shorter than the lug-to-lug of the watch, that expands to almost 53. I said Seiko Tuna excluded, as there, this weird feature is down to the unique case construction, whereas here, it seems they either drilled the holes too close to the case, or forgot to shave off the extra material on the lugs. Whatever the case, it does look weird, and I don't like it. The rest of the case is actually pretty interesting. At 41mm in diameter, it is on the border of being too big for my 6.7-inch wrist, but I do like the shape and the pointy sides. The bezel is quite thick, easy to grip, and held in place with 3 screws, something you don't see every day. The insert is old-fashioned aluminium, and although I would prefer sapphire or ceramic, I do love the old-fashioned lume application on the pip only. I really miss the days before everyone turned bezel lume into a light show. This simple bezel and huge markers in hands mean the watch is easily readable in pretty much every condition. I even like the lack of any kind of chaptering or minute hashes, as it makes the framed markers stand out even more and gives a nice clean design. The one thing I would change is remove the dots in front of the hour markers. I know they're kinda cool as they match the loomed pip of the seconds hand, but I think the watch would look better without them. The dial itself is sunburst gray and gives off a luxurious vibe. The crown is at 4 o'clock to stop it from digging into your wrist, something that would definitely happen given the pointy sides of the case, and is pretty easy to grip and operate. The 4 o'clock crown and the ghost date position on the first click would usually mean a Seiko NH35 under the hood, but the smooth glide of the seconds hand reveals a more premium movement, an ETA 2824. The movement is not visible as the caseback is solid, but given the diving nature of the watch and the 300 meters of water resistance, it makes sense. When I looked into Geckota as a brand, after I received this, I found some pretty cool looking models, but also some hate on the forums related to the name Geckota. Since I'm not a native English speaker, I don't get the hate, but I do like what they produce, this model included. Sadly, the size and the weird lug design mean I won't be keeping this in the collection, but I'm happy I got it in a trade as it helped me discover Geckota as a brand, and I'm pretty sure this won't be the last model of theirs that I review. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.